Have you ever noticed how some people over 60 move effortlessly, standing tall, balanced, and confident, while others seem to lose strength and stability with every passing year? Why do some stay agile and independent, while others begin to struggle with simple movements like standing up, turning, or walking a few meters? The truth might surprise you. Walking alone, though healthy, isn't enough to protect your body from the changes that come with aging. Walking supports your heart and clears your mind, yes, but it doesn't stop muscle loss, improve joint function, or activate the deep stabilizers that keep your spine, hips, and knees strong. In fact, if walking is your only form of exercise, you might unknowingly be allowing weakness, imbalance, and poor posture to take over, leading to slower steps, back pain, and even a higher risk of falls. But here's the good news. It's not age that limits your movement. It's the lack of proper training. Science shows that even in your 70s or 80s, you can still rebuild muscle, restore stability, and move with the confidence you once had. In this video, you're going to discover 6 therapeutic exercises, gentle, impact-free, and scientifically backed that awaken your deep muscles, strengthen your joints, and rejuvenate your posture, your balance, and your way of walking. If you want to age with power and not with fear, stay until the end, because what you're going to learn today can change not only your mobility, but your entire daily life. Before we get started, welcome if this is your first time here. How old are you right now? Drop your age in the comments. We are reading and replying to each single one. Hit like, subscribe, and drop your country in the comments so we know where our family is growing from. Let's begin. Number 6, calf activation. Calf activation is one of the most underrated yet essential exercises for maintaining strength, stability, and circulation after 60. Many older adults focus on walking or stretching but neglect the calves, a mistake that can drastically affect mobility and independence. The calf muscles, mainly the soleus and gastrocnemius, play a vital role far beyond just movement. They act as a second heart, pumping blood from your legs back toward your upper body. When these muscles weaken due to inactivity, circulation slows down, leading to swelling, varicose veins, leg cramps, and fatigue. Over time, this contributes to heavy, tired legs and even dizziness when standing for too long. According to a 2018 study published in the Journal of Applied Physiology, researchers found that regular calf strengthening improved venous return by up to 40% in older adults, significantly reducing symptoms of poor circulation and leg edema. The study emphasized that activating the calf muscles just a few minutes a day helps maintain healthy blood flow, preventing one of the most common age-related issues, chronic venous insufficiency. This means that something as simple as controlled calf raises or heel lifts can restore one of the body's most important circulatory mechanisms. Beyond circulation, strong calves also mean stronger balance and fewer falls. The calves are directly linked to the ankle stabilizers, the small muscles and tendons that allow you to react instantly to changes in ground surface. Weak calves slow down this reflex, increasing your risk of losing balance when stepping off a curb, turning, or walking on uneven terrain. By contrast, training these muscles sharpens your balance response and strengthens your posterior chain, a group of muscles that includes your hamstrings, glutes, and spinal erectors. Together, these improve your posture, walking endurance, and overall coordination. Here's how to perform calf activation correctly at home. 1. Stand straight behind a sturdy chair or near a wall for support. Place your feet hip-width apart and keep your spine tall. 2. Rise slowly onto your toes, lifting your heels off the ground while keeping your knees slightly bent. Focus on feeling your calf muscles tighten as you reach the top. 3. Hold for 2 to 3 seconds, then slowly lower your heels back down to the floor. 4. Repeat this motion 10-15 times per set, performing 2 to 3 sets daily. 5. For an added challenge, perform the same exercise one leg at a time, or while standing on a small step to allow your heels to dip slightly below the level of your toes. If you prefer a seated option, sit in a chair with your feet flat and lift your heels up and down in the same controlled way. This variation works especially well for seniors with limited balance or joint pain. With consistent practice, you'll start to notice lighter legs, improved stability, and more confidence when walking. You may even find that stairs and long walks become easier. Remember, your calves are not just aesthetic muscles. They're vital to your circulation, balance, and independence. By reactivating them, you give your entire lower body a renewed sense of life and power, allowing you to walk, stand, and move with youthful energy well into your later years. Number 5, wall push-ups. Wall push-ups are one of the most complete, safe, and transformative exercises for older adults seeking to restore posture, rebuild functional strength, and improve breathing capacity. As we age, postural muscles weaken, leading to drooping shoulders, a rounded back, and a collapsed chest, a condition known as dorsal hyperkyphosis. This isn't just an aesthetic issue. It compresses the lungs, limits oxygen intake, alters balance, and increases the risk of falls. Weakness in the core and upper body, combined with stiffness in the chest and shoulders, gradually erodes mobility and stability. Wall push-ups target exactly these problems. They reactivate the chest, shoulders, triceps, and spinal stabilizers without straining the joints, making them ideal for seniors with arthritis, osteoporosis, or early muscle decline. What makes this exercise exceptional is its chain effect. When you press against the wall, your core muscles, including the transversus abdominis and spinal erectors, automatically engage to stabilize your trunk. This natural co-activation improves balance, posture, and overall body alignment. The serratus anterior, often called the posture muscle, is also strengthened, helping you keep your shoulders down and your chest open. Over time, this creates a more upright, confident stance and reduces upper back tension. A strong upper body not only improves your silhouette, but also helps you breathe more deeply and move with less effort, restoring the vitality and independence that aging often steals. Science confirms the power of this simple movement. In a 2017 study published in the Journal of Geriatric Physical Therapy, researchers found that older adults who perform wall push-ups 3 times a week for 8 weeks improved upper body strength by 32%, posture scores by 22%, and lung capacity by 18%. The study concluded that wall push-ups, due to their low joint stress and high muscle engagement, are one of the most efficient corrective exercises for improving both respiratory function and postural control in seniors. These improvements translate directly to daily life: better breathing, steadier walking, and more energy to perform regular activities like lifting, pushing, and reaching overhead. Here's how to perform wall push-ups correctly at home. 1. Stand facing a wall at about arm's length away. Place your hands on the wall slightly wider than shoulder width at chest level. 2. Keep your feet hip-width apart and your body in a straight line from head to heels, no arching or sagging of the back. 3. Inhale slowly as you bend your elbows and bring your chest toward the wall. Keep your body aligned and your core gently engaged. 4. Exhale as you push the wall away, straightening your arms while keeping shoulders relaxed and down. 5. Repeat 10-15 times for 2 out of 3 sets, resting between each set. As your strength improves, step your feet slightly farther back to increase intensity. To maximize benefits, focus on breathing. Inhale as you move in, exhale as you push out. This rhythm activates the diaphragm, reduces neck tension, and promotes relaxation through the parasympathetic nervous system, which helps calm stress and improve focus. Beyond strength, wall push-ups train essential pushing patterns used in daily life: opening doors standing up, carrying groceries, or regaining balance if you stumble. Performed consistently, they realign your posture, open your chest, and reawaken the deep muscles that keep you upright and independent. For older adults who want to age with power, mobility, and control, wall push-ups are not just an exercise. They are a simple, powerful habit that transforms how your body moves and feels every day. Number 4, marching in place. Marching in place with high knees is one of the simplest yet most powerful exercises for older adults who want to maintain independence, stability, and cardiovascular health without putting stress on their joints. It's low impact, easy to perform anywhere, and mimics natural walking patterns, only with more muscle activation and balance engagement. As we age, hip flexors, core muscles, and balance reflexes tend to weaken due to inactivity or prolonged sitting. This leads to shorter steps, slower walking speed, and the common foot drag that increases the risk of tripping or falling. Marching in place directly targets these weaknesses, rebuilding the foundation for smooth, confident movement at any age. Each controlled lift of the knee engages the hip flexors, quadriceps, core, and lower back muscles, while the rhythmic swinging of the arms trains coordination and stability. This bilateral movement stimulates the brain-body connection, a critical aspect of healthy aging that supports reaction time, proprioception, your sense of body position, and overall motor control. Essentially, when you march in place, you're retraining your body to walk efficiently, while also reactivating your mind's ability to communicate with your muscles quickly and accurately. The benefits go beyond mobility. A 2020 study published in the Journal of Aging and Physical Activity found that older adults who performed a daily 5-minute marching in place routine for 8 weeks improved dynamic balance by 28%, gait speed by 18%, and reduced their fear of falling by nearly 40%. The researchers concluded that the exercise's combination of cardiovascular stimulation and neuromuscular coordination made it a simple yet highly effective method for improving both confidence and physical capability in seniors. Moreover, participants reported feeling lighter, more energetic, and more stable during daily tasks like climbing stairs or turning quickly. Marching in place also supports heart health by gently elevating the heart rate, improving blood circulation, and promoting oxygen delivery throughout the body. Unlike jogging or brisk walking, it doesn't strain the knees or hips, making it safe for those with arthritis, osteoporosis, or joint pain. It can also be a valuable warm-up exercise before strength training or stretching routines, helping to lubricate the joints and activate the core. Here's how to perform marching in place safely and effectively. 1. Stand tall with your feet hip-width apart and your arms relaxed at your sides. 2. Engage your core and lift your right knee toward hip level while swinging your left arm forward. 3. Lower the leg and repeat on the opposite side, lifting the left knee and swinging the right arm. 4. Keep your posture upright, avoid leaning back or forward, and land softly with each step. 5. March continuously for 2 to 5 minutes, maintaining a steady rhythm. If balance feels uncertain, hold on to the back of a sturdy chair or wall for light support. To increase difficulty, you can lift your knees higher, march faster, or add light hand weights to activate your shoulders and arms. For beginners, start with shorter sessions and focus on smooth, controlled movement rather than speed. Aside from the physical benefits, marching in place boosts mood and mental clarity by stimulating endorphin release and increasing blood flow to the brain. It helps relieve tension, reduces stress, and can even improve sleep quality. In just a few minutes a day, this simple movement strengthens your legs, sharpens your coordination, enhances your balance, and restores your confidence to walk, move, and live with vitality. If there's one exercise that proves you don't need a gym or equipment to feel younger, stronger, and more in control, it's marching in place. Number 3, squat. The squat is often called the king of all movements, and for good reason. It is the foundation of strength, balance, and independence at any age. For older adults, it's not just an exercise. It's a way to preserve autonomy. Every time you sit down, stand up, or get out of bed, you're performing a form of a squat. When this ability fades, so does independence. Avoiding squats due to fear of knee pain or weakness actually accelerates muscle loss, stiffness, and poor balance, creating a cycle of decline. Squatting safely and progressively helps rebuild that strength and control, restoring the confidence to move freely again. The squat primarily engages the quadriceps, hamstrings, glutes, and core, but its effects go far beyond the legs. These large muscles stimulate bone density, support joint health, and trigger beneficial hormonal responses that maintain metabolism and prevent age-related muscle loss or sarcopenia. According to a 2015 study published in the Journal of Strength and Conditioning Research, adults over 60 who practice squats 3 times per week for 12 weeks increased lower body strength by 34%, improved walking speed by 17%, and enhanced overall balance and reaction time. The researchers concluded that squats are among the most efficient exercises for preventing falls and promoting independence in aging populations. When done properly, squats improve core stability and movement control, both crucial for spine protection and posture. The deep abdominal muscles, especially the transversus abdominis, engage to stabilize your torso while descending and rising. This engagement supports the lumbar region, relieves back pressure, and teaches the body to move as a connected unit. The exercise also strengthens proprioception, your ability to sense body position, and dynamic balance, the skill that allows you to recover from slips or shifts in weight. With consistent practice, squats help older adults stand taller, walk faster, and move with smoother coordination. Here's how to perform a safe squat at home. 1. Start with support. Stand in front of a sturdy chair or wall for safety. Place your feet shoulder-width apart, toes slightly turned out. 2. Engage your core and keep your chest lifted. Begin the movement by pushing your hips back as if sitting down, not by bending your knees first. 3. Lower slowly, keeping your knees behind your toes. Go only as far as comfortable. Even a few inches make a difference. 4. Inhale as you descend. Exhale as you press your feet into the ground and return to standing. 5. Perform 10-12 repetitions. Rest and repeat 2 to 3 sets. If balance feels uncertain, place a chair behind you and tap your hips to the seat before standing back up. Over time, you can increase depth and confidence without assistance. For extra stability, hold on to the edge of a countertop or press your hands lightly against a wall. Squats also train vital movement patterns for everyday life. Sitting, lifting, climbing stairs, or catching yourself if you stumble. They keep your hips mobile, your knees strong, and your spine stable, all key factors in aging gracefully. Combined with controlled breathing, squats even enhance oxygen flow and core coordination. Few exercises deliver such a complete return on effort as the squat. With just a few minutes of practice each day, you're not only strengthening your body, you're protecting your independence, your balance, and your ability to live actively and confidently well past 60. Number 2. Glute bridge. The glute bridge is one of the most powerful and restorative exercises for older adults. It targets the posterior chain, the group of muscles running along the back of your body, including the glutes, hamstrings, spinal erectors, and deep core stabilizers. These muscles are responsible for maintaining posture, protecting the spine, and supporting every step you take. Unfortunately, long periods of sitting and inactivity often lead to what experts call dead butt syndrome, where the glute muscles become weak and unresponsive. This weakness contributes to hip instability, lower back pain, and difficulty walking or climbing stairs. The glute bridge directly reverses this by reactivating those sleeping muscles and restoring healthy movement mechanics. When performed correctly, this exercise not only strengthens the hips, but also enhances circulation and lumbar stability. Lifting the hips activates deep core muscles, such as the transversus abdominis, which stabilizes the pelvis and supports the spine. This reduces pressure on the lower back and relieves chronic lumbar tension. The movement also encourages better breathing mechanics. By opening the chest and freeing the diaphragm, it improves oxygen flow and helps reduce stiffness caused by shallow breathing patterns common in aging adults. Science strongly supports these benefits. In a 2019 study published in the Journal of Geriatric Physical Therapy, researchers found that older adults who practice glute bridges 3 times per week for 8 weeks improved hip extension strength by 29%, walking stability by 23%, and reported a 40% reduction in lower back pain. The study concluded that glute activation exercises like the bridge significantly enhance mobility, prevent falls, and support spinal health without stressing the joints, making it one of the safest and most effective movements for longevity. Here's how to perform a glute bridge safely at home. 1. Lie flat on your back with your knees bent and feet hip-width apart, about a foot away from your glutes. 2. Keep your arms relaxed at your sides, palms facing down. 3. Take a deep breath, tighten your core, and press through your heels to lift your hips until your shoulders, hips, and knees form a straight line. 4. Hold the position for 2 to 3 seconds, squeezing your glutes at the top. 5. Slowly lower your hips back down while exhaling. 6. Perform 10-15 repetitions for 2 to 3 sets, resting 30 seconds between sets. If you experience discomfort, place a cushion under your back or perform the bridge on a yoga mat for support. For more challenge, lift one leg at a time or place a light resistance band above your knees. The glute bridge is more than a strength exercise. It's a foundation for balance, posture, and pain-free movement. Practice consistently, it helps you walk taller, move stronger, and live with renewed energy well into your later years. Number 1. Lateral leg raise. The lateral leg raise is a simple but highly effective movement that strengthens the hip abductors, especially the gluteus medius, a small but powerful muscle on the outer side of your hips. This muscle plays a vital role in maintaining pelvic stability and balance during walking, standing, and climbing stairs. When it weakens, as often happens with age or prolonged sitting, the pelvis begins to tilt or sway excessively. This imbalance leads to knee misalignment, hip pain, instability, and a higher risk of falls. In older adults, a weak gluteus medius is one of the main causes of unsteady gait and wobbling while walking. Lateral leg raises directly target these stabilizing muscles, retraining your body to stay upright and balanced. By strengthening the gluteus medius and surrounding hip muscles, this exercise improves your proprioception, the body's ability to sense position and movement, and enhances lateral balance control, a crucial aspect since most falls in older adults occur sideways, not forward or backward. A stable hip structure also supports healthy joint alignment, improving how forces are distributed through the knees and lower back. This not only reduces pain but also helps prevent degenerative joint conditions. Scientific research supports its benefits. In a 2017 study published in the Journal of Geriatric Rehabilitation, researchers found that seniors who performed lateral leg raises 3 times a week for 8 weeks improved hip abductor strength by 26%, side-to-side balance by 22%, and reduced fall risk by 31%. The study highlighted that hip strengthening exercises, particularly those involving abduction, outward leg movement, significantly improve walking confidence and reduce the fear of falling, one of the biggest psychological barriers to maintaining mobility in older adults. Here's how to perform lateral leg raises safely at home. 1. Stand upright beside a wall, chair, or countertop for support. Keep your feet together and your posture tall. 2. Shift your weight slightly to one leg while keeping the other straight. 3. Lift the free leg slowly to the side, about 8 to 12 inches off the ground, keeping toes pointed forward and your upper body still. 4. Hold for 1 to 2 seconds, then lower the leg back down with control. 5. Perform 10-15 repetitions on each leg for 2 to 3 sets, resting 30 seconds between sets. For beginners, this can also be done lying on your side, lifting the top leg while keeping both legs straight. As strength improves, resistance bands can be added around the ankles for extra challenge. Consistent practice of lateral leg raises improves hip strength, balance, and coordination, making walking feel lighter, movements more stable, and daily activities safer. It's a small exercise with enormous impact, restoring the solid foundation your body needs to stay mobile, confident, and independent after 60. When combined, these 6 exercises activate every essential movement pattern your body relies on: pushing, pulling, stabilizing, hip extension, load-bearing, and maintaining balance. Together, they combat sarcopenia, age-related muscle loss, and neuromuscular decline by strengthening the deep and superficial muscles that protect your joints and spine. They enhance posture, gait, and proprioception while improving blood flow, brain oxygenation, and energy levels. Practice consistently. This routine can reduce inflammation, stabilize blood sugar, and even cut fall risk by up to 50%. Science is clear. Muscle remains adaptable at any age, and every repetition you do is an investment in your independence, mobility, and longevity. Your body doesn't want to age fragile. It simply needs the right stimulus to awaken its potential. Aging doesn't have to mean losing strength, balance, or freedom. It can mean growth, resilience, and vitality. You now have 6 simple science-backed exercises that can transform your body and your confidence if done regularly. So what's stopping you from starting today? Tell me in the comments which of these exercises you'll begin with, or which one you already do. Give this video a like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs motivation to move again. Your strongest years are not behind you, they start right now.